Hey everyone, this is daveac and this is my vblog 185 on a rather cold February night, but I'm wrapped up warm. Thank you Carolyn and Doris. This is a lovely warm jumper you knitted for me and I'm wearing it tonight. As they say, temperatures in the UK are going down to minus 12 degrees centigrade, but I'm nice and toasty. I have my wine ready and let's get started with my 15-minute vlog, wine at the end. Well, let's start with the podcasting news as per usual. Well, it's out. Yes, Lewis has put out Doctor Who Podshock episode 265. That's the one with the review of Doctor Who and the Silurians, and it's got parts 3 and 4 of Fraser Hines, and it's got me getting Ken Deep slightly excited about the tripods. I've already had some reports that people have enjoyed that podcast, and I think quite a few of you have actually been checking out the Cult and Collective because of that. So thank you to those people who've given a little look out to the Cult and Collective podcast. Remember that always goes out on TalkShoe ID 54821 every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yes, the main thing is Doctor Who Podshock is out. You can get it from the iTunes feed or straight from podshock.net. That's with Lewis, Ken and myself, daveac. Well, of course, the Cult and Collective have been ever busy. We've now got a mostly healthy Ian, the Sixth Doctor, back with us. So last Sunday we did our review of, this was on the 29th of January. We did our review of Merlin Series 4. Hope you give that a listen. And then we put up another of our commentaries. Yes, we were able to get back to our commentaries of Series 2 of Life on Mars. And so the commentary that is up is Series 2, Episode 3 of Life on Mars. This is the UK version. And of course, you play the video with the sound mostly turned down. I'll listen to Ian, Mike Vanderthor and myself do the commentary. Hope you do enjoy those. Remember, they're at zarban.com as well. Now, this Sunday, we will be doing a slightly off our main topic area, to say the least. Yes, on Sunday, the 5th of February, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on TalkShoe ID 54821, we're doing episode 136 of Great Stunts in TV and Film, and maybe a little bit about the stuntmen and women that help do that. So I hope you will join us, or if not, give that a listen later. And I should just say, by the way, big thank you to the people who actually follow the Cult and Collective and download it. I was having a count up. In fact, I've still got to tell Ian, because I only did it yesterday. We're just about hitting 90,000 downloads in total. So by end of February, early March, we should be hitting 100,000 downloads. Thank you, everyone that's take the time out to give us a listen and possibly come back to hear more episodes. So thank you very much indeed. Of course, I'm still doing my other podcast. Just very briefly mention, on the Tuesday night I do the Big and Fruity. And also once a month I do my Talk forum one, and I won't mention all the details for that, but if you put Talk FM into Google, I'm sure you'll find it. And I just want to say I'm quite excited by Talk at the moment, because today I got confirmation that in about 10 days time I shall be going to what's called fibre to cabinet. Yes, my internet speeds will whiz from just a download speed of around 5 megabytes to a download speed of over 30 megabytes. Woohoo! And hopefully the upload speeds will get a bit of a boost, because those really do need to get improved. Because this 15-minute video I do to you, even though it's slightly compressed, I run it through a program called Super to compress it down slightly. It still takes 80 minutes for me to upload it, because of the disparagement between download speeds and upload speeds. So it will be most welcome to be able to record this and then in, what, 3 or 4 minutes, upload it. Brilliant. Okay, that's enough of that. What else? I didn't give you the strap line for this week, did I? And it's a good one. It's a good one. Audio, visual, sketches and photos, plus who drinks the wine. Oh, there you go. Well, let me see. There's just a little bit of tech news, and that's for people in the UK, and then we'll go straight back to Doctor Who. Yes, we've got last look at the last DVD, Doctor Who, I was talking about 5 weeks ago. Okay, quick news. This is Channel 4 here in the UK. They've announced that they are going ahead with something called Project Shuffle. And that will be a channel that will allow back catalogue programmes to be watched when you want it. And almost a week after that was announced, Sky also talked about extending their Sky Anytime to people over and above their main Sky subscribers. So it really looks now, with the great success of the BBC iPlayer and all the other on-demand things that there are in the UK, it looks like downloading and time shifting and TV via the broadband internet is really suddenly taking off. And that's going to be great, I think, when the London Olympics start this year, because of course with, 20, well, like in the athletics, 20 or 30 sports going on at once, there's no way the television channels can cope with all that. But possibly extra content will be able to be fed over the internet. So brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, I was talking a few weeks back, you'll not remember, I know, so I'll refresh your memory somewhat, and that is, I was talking about the box set Mannequin Mania, and I got in it 2 Doctor Who DVDs. The one I talked about first, got it wrong, not start again, carry on, they didn't notice. Doctor Who Spearhead from Space, brilliant story. Of course, there was a big strike on the BBC, so what it meant is that they had to film this story, and that actually has given it quite a lease of life, because it still looks very good indeed. And I'm just going to do a last little bit about that, and then next week, Terror of the Autons. But I've got the documentary on it going now. Let's see if we can watch a little bit of that. And let me turn the sound up.
Episode 10 was recorded. John Pertwee was revealed to the press as the new Doctor Who. The new Doctor now required a new wardrobe.
In 1969, January 1969, I joined the BBC. I had 6 months training, probation on Z-cars, and I was hauled into the office one day and they said, "We're throwing you into the deep end, you're doing Doctor Who." I think I felt that it should be a total contrast to Patrick Troughton, who'd come before, and that wouldn't be difficult because they were such different people, physically and stature and so on. I thought as he was tall and slim, he could look a romantic figure, hence the cape. Cape means evening, so an evening suit. And we can't have a black or white suit, so let's have some velvet, and let's have some frills. That's really how it
Brilliant.
evolved.
I'm going to stop it there. There is John Pertwee, his first appearance as the 3rd Doctor.
He looks very distinct, you see.
And we'll stop it there. Yep. Brilliant. Always great to get these DVDs, and I think a lot of us longer time fans almost enjoy the extras as much as watching the episode. So Spearhead from Space, buy it, well worth it. More than likely it will come in this double Mannequin Mania box set, and I have really enjoyed it. Still some things to watch on it, but I don't think we can wait any longer than next week, and again we'll talk about Terror of the Autons. Of course, Terror of the Autons might equate very nicely to newer viewers of Doctor Who, because without being spoilerish, the very first time we hear Rose in 2005 is when we have the shop dummy sort of experience. So, well, I'll leave it at that. Don't say anything more, David. It's so easy to spoil people. Well, where have we got? 10 minutes. Now, wine. I just want to say on wine, last week's wine that I drank was called Bundera. Let me have a look, see if we've got any more information ready down here. Yeah, it was a Shiraz and Cabernet blend from Australia, 2011, and it was a cheap wine. It only cost me £4, and boy, did that come through. Well, you might have seen on the last show I did, wasn't too through it. In fact, most of it went down the sink, I'm afraid. I didn't finish it off. It wasn't worth drinking. So I've got high hopes for this week's wine, and this is the sketches in my strapline. There we are. Ooh. Sketches series, and that is, oh, get it focused, David. Shiraz Grenache, 2009, Southeast Australia. Let's get that in focus. Freeze frame it. 14% by volume. I'll give you a read since you've seen it. This deliciously sumptuous blend of Shiraz and Grenache shows earthy blackcurrant and black cherry on the nose, opening up into a classic red fruit and cinnamon spice on the palate. A wonderfully generous wine, a perfect partner for roast lamb, game or rich cheeses. Enjoyed within 12 months of purchase. Well, this was actually, I got that for I think £6.50, but it's normally an £8 wine. So I'm really got high hopes for this, because I'm getting some lovely, as it says, blackcurrant aromas from this lovely deep rich red wine. It's going to warm me up. And indeed, it just the main sense I'm getting from it is from one of those expectant Shirazes that I like, where you get that sort of forest floor and dark fruit. There's the spice, an awful lot of spice coming through there. It's quite a little bit of heat, with it being the 14% alcohol. Got a long finish, and it's got that slight, almost a nutmeggy. Well, perhaps that's the cinnamon. I'm getting it as more like a slight nutmeggy flavour on it, but that is very, very drinkable. There we go. That's rather better than last week. That's going to warm me up somewhat, especially with this lovely knitted jumper I've got on. Let's show the bottle again, and then we'll end, I think. So that's Sketches, Shiraz Grenache, Southeast Australia, 2009. Well, I'm going to stop there at 13.5 minutes. We're hopefully getting back on track. I've got all this excitement about my internet being upgraded. Not next week. Well, by the time I do the show in a couple of weeks, that should be all in place. And we'll be back to Doctor Who, because of course we're missing it on our TV screens. Although in actual fact, just before I did this, I started doing these later in the evening. I've just been watching BBC 3, and I've just been watching Girl in the Fireplace with Madame Pompadour. Really did enjoy that. It was nice to see David Tennant again, and Rose and Mickey, and I really did enjoy it. I mean, Sophia Myles is brilliant in that part. So just watch out on BBC 3 in the UK, and you'll see it. And also, by the way, on BBC HD, look out, they're showing Outcasts again. The new version of Outcasts, not a new series, but a repeat of the recent version of Outcasts. So with that, I'm excitable, aren't I, today? That's it from me. Catch you next week. Thank you, as always, for watching. Bye-bye.